Hi everyone, it's great to be back. It's been so long since I've talked to you all, and I've really missed doing the all age videos. So here we are again. And this morning, Martin's continuing our Holy Spirit series, and he's talking from Ephesians chapter 4. So in our video this morning, we're going to talk about. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
You okay?
No, I just really don't want to be here.
You don't sound okay. What's up?
Well, to be honest, I'm feeling really hurt and really angry. I had a massive row with my friend last night.
Really sorry to hear that, Charlotte. Really sorry. But I think it's good that you're here. Because I was just telling everyone that in our all-age video this morning, we're going to be talking about anger and how we can deal with it. So I wonder if you can help me out.
I mean, if I'm lost.
That's great, Charlotte. That's really helpful. Thanks so much. You see, the Bible doesn't tell us not to get angry.
I'm sorry, what? Anger is a bad thing. I'm always told, Charlotte, don't get angry. And now you're saying it's okay. I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, the Bible doesn't say don't get angry. In Ephesians 4, verse 26, which is what we're talking about this morning, it says, be angry, but do not sin. Don't let the sun go down on your anger. So anger is a natural human emotion. We can't avoid it. We're human and we get angry. But what's important is how we deal with it. And even Jesus got angry.
Oh, yeah. Like that time in the temple when they were selling things.
That's right. He was angry about the temple, and the temple's his father's house. He was angry that it was being used to rob and cheat people. But that's not all he got angry about. He got angry about lots of other things as well. He got angry about poverty. He got angry about the way children were treated. He got angry when one of his best friends, Lazarus, died. And he also got angry about people like the Pharisees who worship the law instead of worshipping God.
So it's good to be angry. Oh, that's a relief, because I get angry all the time. I'm a little bit like the Hulk.
Well, that's not really what I'm saying, Charlotte. I don't think it's good to get angry. I think we should try and avoid getting angry. But sometimes we're human, so we do get angry. The important thing is how we deal with it. So let me ask you something. You had a row with your friends. What happened?
Well, I had a really bad day at work, and all I wanted to do was see my friends. But she was hanging out with one of my other friends who I get along with really well, and they were both ignoring me and being really dismissive.
Okay, so what did you do?
Well, I got angry, and so I called them selfish and inconsiderate, and then they started calling me things back, and it just slowly got worse and worse until it just became a bit out of hand.
Okay, how did that make you feel, Charlotte?
Well, I was really hurt, and like I said, I was really angry, so I just hung up on the call, and she's not messaged me since, and I'm not messaged her either.
Well, that's a real shame, because she's one of your best friends.
Yeah.
I wonder, maybe we could look at some different ways in which we could react when we get angry. Do you think that would help?
Yeah, I guess it would.
Okay, so I got some props to help us. I've got
Oh, is this for us to drink?
not right now. We need this for a demonstration.
Oh, okay.
So these 2 bottles of Coke are going to help us to understand what happens when we act differently to anger.
So how's that going to work?
So let's imagine these bottles represent your friend who's just been really mean to you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I've also got some sweets. I've got some cola bottles, and these represent a reaction of anger back. So if they're mean to you, and you, as you said you did, you are mean back, you say nasty things back. And what we're going to do, so I'm going to take the lid off this bottle. Ooh, busy. And I'm going to drop one of these sweets in. I didn't write anything on here, but this says ugly on it, let's imagine. So we can drop that in. And what happens if we drop a few more in? Goes a bit mental, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what happened when you had your argument with.
Oh, it's going even more.
So it just keeps going and going. So if you react angrily, what happens?
Well, like you saw, it just kind of explodes.
And as you experience with your friend, everything gets out of hand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I've also got some love hearts, and as we know,
Oh.
no, not for you
Oh.
yet. As we know, love hearts have lovely words written all over them, don't they?
Yeah, I love them.
Like love and peace and kindness and all of those lovely words. So I've got another bottle here, and I've got loads of love hearts here.
Surely the same thing's going to happen though.
I'm going to open this bottle up. And what happens when we put nice words into the bottle of Coke?
Oh, nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. Because if we react to anger with kindness, kindness can diffuse the situation. You see, we need to control our anger and be kind like Jesus was kind. Because in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1, it says, a gentle answer always turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. And that's what we've seen. Putting harsh words into the bottle of Coke makes it explode.
Yeah.
But a gentle word,
There's no reaction.
there's no reaction.
Okay, I think I get it, but it's not easy because sometimes I just can't help myself. So how can I turn that into that?
Okay, so I'm going to use a Bible verse again to help us answer that question. It's Luke chapter 6, verse 45. And this is Jesus speaking, and he says, I'm going to move that bottle out of the way because obviously. And Jesus says, a good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, but an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. From the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. So you need to store up good things in your heart.
But how do I do that?
Well, what we need to do is we need to learn to be more like Jesus, don't we? And we do that by reading the Bible, because the Bible tells us all about Jesus. And by praying, by talking to Jesus, talking to God, and by being filled with the Holy Spirit.
So what you're saying is the Holy Spirit helps us become more like Jesus and to motivate us to read the Bible and pray, so it helps us control our anger and all the other emotions too. So we demonstrate God's love in our actions and what we do.
That's exactly right. You've got it.
Yay!
That's brilliant. Well done.
I'm pretty happy now.
But I think that's probably all we've got time for now, isn't it?
Oh, probably.
So we better say bye.